we got our first look at Liyue in the game, and her headpieces look very advanced. If you remember, she's the one who created the Spirit Speaker stone we used to locate Kachina. We also note that she's a fortune teller and the High Priestess of Masters of the Nightwind tribe. She has the ability to accurately predict things in someone's future when she meditates. The interesting thing is that she's the granny. At least that's what Milani thinks. She could have a similar past like Feruzan, where she's just mentally old. Regardless, it is actually quite difficult to get information out of Liyue if she's not in a good mood. Milani had to get Liyue drunk to trick her into telling her fortune for her next trip. The special program also reveals these scenes with Liyue, suggesting we're going the same route. Maybe she's so mad we destroyed her stone that she won't listen to us. So we probably got some tips from Milani, and this is the result. Another fun thing about her is that she occasionally orders a ton of books from Ye Publishing House. This is the second time Ye Miko is selling books to a priestess from a faraway clan. She's also known to live alone and away from the rest of her tribe, so meeting her could be challenging, as she also doesn't like company. Her role in the Archon quest might turn out to be crucial as she can predict the future. This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Nightwind. So, Ororon was indeed being threatened. According to Liyue, Ororon is likely being forced into helping Capitano. If you don't know, Masters of the Nightwind tribe are known to write stories and preserve history. Since he's also from the same tribe, he might have information the Fatui are interested in. We also see him meeting with the Traveler in another scene in special program. This looks like a hidden meetup, so perhaps he doesn't want Fatui to know about this. It is also teased that Ororon is working on some sort of secret plan. Perhaps it involves betraying the Fatui and Capitano. At the back here we can see he possesses an electro vision. This makes him the first tall electro male character in the game. In another scene you can see him wielding a bow, which might be his weapon. But despite everything, maybe Fatui is actually helping Natlan as we see them all running to fight the monsters. Another character we're meeting for the first time is Xylonen. She's Theon, who created Kachina's Turbo Twirly. Previously, the Archon quest listed her as one the Six, who's been acknowledged by their ancient names, so she too has memories from the past that Milani learned about last time. Mavuka has also asked her to forge an ancient name for the Traveler. Possessing such a name has its perks, which Mavuka mentioned before, but since the Traveler is an outlander, their stories won't be recorded in the Night Kingdom, so it will be quite challenging for Xylonen to solve this problem. Maybe this is why we're meeting with Liyue, who's knowledgeable about Wayob, to find a solution. A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start. So far, we still don't know the identity of the Lord of the Night Kingdom, but based on this voice line, it seems like this Lord and the rules of Natlan are intertwined. Until now, we've known that the rules of Natlan were established by the first Pyro Archons blank. Part of these rules allows a human to become an Archon. It is also possible that the same rules allow the preventing Natlan's destruction for past 500 years people of Natlan to resurrect after death. Without ley lines, these rules seem to be only thing, but perhaps these rules are also the very thing that's holding Natlan back. Maybe Capitano is suggesting Mavuka to remove or change these rules completely, as the Abyss has corrupted the Night Kingdom. Removing the Night Kingdom itself could solve the problem, but this would also mean destroying memories of Natlan's past heroes and their sacrifices, which would also lead to the destruction of ancient names. If I could QQ back, L would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You've experienced something similar, Mavuka. You should know exactly what I mean. Tenek and the 6 heroes here? Could Capitano be referring to? We've seen Mavuka talk with Tenek before sacrificing herself to the fire, or maybe he's referring to everyone she's lost over 500 years. Him saying, "If I could go back," suggests that he has memories from Natlan's past. Does it mean he's someone from 500 years ago, or connected to one of the Pyro Archons? Maybe it is similar to how Arlecchino cared about Fontanian's safeties to the prophecy. You presume too much. This kind of dialogue suggests that not all of his goals help Natlan. Mavuka wants to protect some things that Capitano thinks can be sacrificed for Natlan. Since we know Capitano has principles, it is odd for him to suggest something like this. Maybe this situation is hat dire now. We also see everyone fighting abyssal monsters in the trailer too, so it seems like there are certain things the Pyro Archon doesn't want us to know. Capitano seems quite confident in his adducement too, but if you remember, Dainsleif said the exact opposite of this. So will Capitano's judgment turn out to be wrong in the end? We also still have no idea what the hidden name on the pyro gemstone is. Since these are quotes from the Archons, maybe the secret will also reveal this name. What could be the price to pay if a Gnosis can solve Natlan's sacred fame and abyss issue? Would it be the same as what Nahida mentioned before? So perhaps a using of the pyro Gnosis might awaken the heavenly principles? Or will using the creation of the third Descender's body, Gnosis, create irreversible problems? If we assume she destroys the Gnosis for some reason, it would also fail Capitano from obtaining it for Tsaritsa. We also get to see the pyro Gnosis's design. It seems to have a crown at top like others. So at this point it's reconfirmed that every Gnosis is designed after the king piece, which means all 7 Gnosis are kink. What could this debt be? The cost to bring Mavuka back into present from 500 years ago? Or is it something similar to a contract that Kinich has with a jaw? For Kinich, his entire body after death belongs to a jaw, that is the contract. So is there a similar contract that the first Pyro Archon made in exchange for establishing rules for Natlan? However, even if she sacrifices herself, she can be resurrected as she has an ancient name. We see Mavuka use quite a lot of her powers in the trailer. She has already used a significant amount of her powers to sustain the flame and break us out of Night Kingdom. The trailer also seems to show her doing things on her own and pushing herself. Let's hope she doesn't actually end up sacrificing herself and we find another way. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it.